Yeet
and KANKAN.
Yeah, I do it all the way up there.
Something like hard and fast paced. Honestly, I don't know if this is a YEAT or KANKAN beat, but like those are the two people I hear on it, and I mean I needed something to clickbait the title, so shit. But yeah. Anyway, let me get started. So first things first, I started with these chords right here, and as you can see, they're very simple. So I pretty much just started with B, and then went to C. So this is what it sounds like. So yeah, like I said, very simple. I mean, nothing too crazy going on. The reason the chords are simple is because you want to leave space, because I'm gonna add like a shit ton of crazy leads and shit after that. So yeah, anyway, the preset I used was in Serum. I used Sac. It's in this bank right here. It's called Locked In. And then on the mixer, all I did was take out some low end and high end. Next thing I did after that was I layered the chords. So I just pretty much copied the same chords onto here. So this is what it sounds like. I mean, it sounds the same as the chords, it's just like a different preset. So this is the preset I used for the layer. And then again, same thing, I just took out some high end and took out some low end. And after the chords, I made this melody right here. So it's kind of repetitive, but the thing is, sometimes when you make repetitive melodies, it's okay, because for the listener, repetitive melodies are gonna get stuck in their head, and that's what you want. So this is what it sounds like. So yeah, I pretty much just repeated, like, as you can see, the melodies just repeated the whole time, but then at the end here, I kind of switched it up a bit to give it variation, so it's not like repeating the same thing over and over and over again. For the melody, I used the exact same preset I used for the chord, for the layer, so it's in this bank right here. If you guys want this bank, just type it on YouTube and get it. I mean, it's free, so I haven't paid like for any of my Serum banks because I'm broke boy. That's why you should, if you're watching right now, that's why you should that's why you should subscribe, because then, you know, I can start making that bread. We all need to make that bread somehow, so yeah, that's why you guys gotta subscribe. But yeah, okay, all I did here on the mixer was I took out some low end. Look, I don't really have much going on my mixer channel, like, ever. The only these are vocals, but like, if you have good sound selection, you really don't need to like add a shit ton of effects to your mixer. Then after that, I added some leads. So the first one I added was this. It only plays 2 notes, but this is what it sounds like. Now, okay, like, you may be thinking this lead is kind of useless, but it works like in context of the beat. So like, I'll show you guys after. So yeah, I used synth Locked In. I'm like repeating sounds at this point. And then on the mixer, I took out some low end, and then high end too. I added a delay, and I also added some reverb. Then after that, I added this kind of like lead right here, and this is the higher octave part of it. So this is what it sounds like. For this, I use this lead. It's called Some New. Again, it's in this bank, so yeah, you guys should get this bank right here. This Sakura Serum bank. It's hard. Sounds like I'm being like paid to promote this shit. I mean, that would be nice. I mean, young Yanabu, if you're watching this, you know, I'm really putting on your bank right now. You should, you know, if you're trying to work, if you're trying to sponsor me, you know, you can send me some banks and shit. I will go crazy with the videos and shit, you know, I'll go crazy. So all I did on the lead was I took out some low end, and then, I mean, it's the same thing as the last one. So I just took out some low end, took out some high end, delay, and then reverb, exact same settings. So look, I want to show you guys what it sounds like together. So I'm gonna play it with the chords. So the leads all together sound like this. See, so now it makes sense. Like when you're playing this part right here, the low kind of part, with the high part, like it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Last part of the melody I added was this other lead. So this is the main lead right here. This is the one that you're gonna hear like very present in the beat, and this comes in during the verse. So this is what that sounds like. So yeah, I pretty much just made this this is the pattern I made right here, right? Then I copied it over, and then I pitched it up, so control up, and then as you can see, all I did was pitch it up. Cause the thing is, like, right? If I'm playing this shit like over and over and over again, it's gonna sound repetitive. So one thing you can do to make it not sound like there's a bit of change going on is you could literally take the exact same pattern and just pitch it up, because even though it's the exact same pattern, it's gonna sound different because this is in the lower octave, this is in the higher octave, right? So I mean that's what I like to do to add a bit more variation. And then for this lead, I use this. It's called, oh, it's in a different bank this time. It's in this bank, and it's called, yeah, it's called Pink. All I did here was take out some low end and high end. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the melody. It feels like I'm flying through this right now. I mean, like, I don't really have much to say. Like, this beat is pretty simple. Moving on to the drums. First thing I did was I added the snare. This is just the no lie snare. Like, you guys know, if you're a producer, you know this snare. you know that snare. Then I layered it with a clap, and I added this snare. Then I added these hi-hats. And so what I did with the hi-hats was, well, first off, like, the rolls here, oh shit, the rolls here, they kind of like decrease in volume, as you can see, like as it rolls. So it kind of sounds like it's like kind of fading out. And then on the mixer, I actually, alright, so first I added some reverb, basic settings, and I put it to 47% because I didn't want it to be too, add too much reverb. Then I added a panomatic, and what the panomatic does is gonna make it pan from your left ear to your right ear. So look. See how it's kind of panning from left to right? Then I added this gross beat right here. So this is the preset is, well, I mean, it's called Wish Wash 2. It's right here. It's in I think it's in here. Yeah, it is. Wish Wash 2. So this is what Wish Wash 2 looks like originally, right? But this is what it sounds like. See, it's just gonna do that shit like for the whole thing, but I didn't want it to do that. So I cut all these out except for the last section right here. So now it only does it to the end. So this is what it sounds like. Like, you could do this if you have I think it's called Looperator or something. But I don't have Looperator. So this is a way you can kind of like, I mean, this is a free version. Free way you could do that effect. Just go on, open gross beat, go on flanging, and then yeah, just wish wash 2 and delete everything except the end. Then I added 2 different 808s. So the first 808, this is kind of like, this one comes in during the hook, so this is what that sounds like. This is actually the Hacked My Instagram 808. So I got it in a pure drum kit, obviously. Then I added this second 808. Well, it's actually 2. So here, let me just play them together. So this is what they sound like together. So the first 808, I used actually the Dark Knight Demo 808. I got it in a pure drum kit again, but I played these notes for the first 808. Then the second one, I mean, it's just these notes. Then I added this kind of effect right here. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it sounded hard to me, so I added it. I don't know where I just got it like in a random ass drum kit. Then after that I added this effect, this racer effect. So Then I added these open hats. And so with the open hats, actually, I put some gross beat on them. So I put Trance GT3. So look, I mean, obviously without the gross beat, it just sounds normal. Like, look. But I don't know, I just thought it sounded cool with the gross beat, so. Sounds like it's kind of cutting up. And then yeah, I added some reverb. Then the last thing I added was these kind of risers. But yeah, that's pretty much the beat. I mean, this is just a really simple beat, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, comment your favorite KANKAN or YEAT songs down below. Let me know what kind of beats you guys want to see next, because, you know, I'm always down to try new things. I feel like I can make any beat if I put my mind to it and really try it. So give me some suggestions in the comments. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.